Sup nerds, I do love collecting backpack skins, but before I had any backpack skin, I did love going after outfits that changed the normal backpack into its own bag, so things that overtook your backpack. Now, there are only a few of these as they are from before backpack skins were a thing, and so now that we can put whatever backpack we want with any outfit, there's no real reason for Bethesda to make any more of these. That said, I do still like to look at a lot of these outfits and their backpacks. So let's go and take a look at every free-to-play outfit and other items that has a backpack of their own that overtakes the backpack you have. Starting out with the outfit that I used to wear a lot during low level is the Union Uniform, and you can get this from the Philippi Battlefield Cemetery, along with several other Civil War era outfits, but only this Union Uniform has its own backpack, and it is pretty cool. If you want the full ensemble, you can get the hat at a small graveyard east of Hopewell Cave. But if you don't care much about the hat, there is a military cap outside of where you got the uniform from here, which I think goes pretty well with the rest of the outfit. There is of course the Longshoreman Outfit as well, which has been pretty popular ever since they added fishing to the game, and you can find it occasionally being sold by a roaming responder vendor bot, which appears as a random encounter in different places, but the most well-known place is just outside of the Charleston station here. The yellow slicker hat is sold at White Springs Resort's apparel vendor Cunningham if you want to complete the look. And the backpack here is very different because it doesn't really look like a backpack, but definitely cool for a fisherman look. Next is the Science Scribe uniform, and this one you can get by handing technical data to the Brotherhood lady once you progress enough with the Brotherhood of Steel questline. Of course, it is RNG, whether you can get this or not, but if you do hand enough tech datas one at a time, you will eventually get this. Even I had over 20 of them and I did give them away to new players. But you can see here that the backpack here is a little different as well. It is very small, but still pretty cool and thematic. And if you want to finish the ensemble, you can get the medical goggles from several different places, but I've had most success in the Ranger's District office. Now from finishing Recruitment Blues quest, you will be given both the Field Scribe uniform and hat. And as you can see, this uniform does get its own backpack, and what a big backpack. This one does feel the most realistic, I think, just because of how much stuff everyone is carrying around. And during the Into the Fire quest, you will get the Fire Breather uniform and helmet. And I do think this is one of the coolest outfits in the game, but here too you can see this little pack here does overtake your backpack. There is a little extinguisher below it and a little satchel below that. All in all, it's a really cool outfit. And there are two more variants of this. One is the much harder to get Responder's uniform and helmet. Both drop separately and they are extremely rare drops from quests in the forest region. And as you can see, they're just recolors of the previous one, and so the backpack on it is mostly the same, so still super cool. The other variant of that is the not so hard to find Fireman's Uniform and hat. The hat you can get from several different places, but at the toy store in the White Springs Resort will almost always sell it. The uniform is slightly harder only because it is now locked behind a seasonal event called Spooky Scorched. But once that does come around, honestly, it's really easy to get them. I also had a ton of these and gave them away to new players. There is one more extremely rare outfit which I don't have yet, called the Traveling Leather Coat. I have the normal leather coat, which doesn't have the backpack, but the traveling one does have its own backpack. It is not a crazy looking backpack or anything, it is just it all looks pretty standard, but it is pretty rare and hence highly sought after. As for the outfits, I think these are it, but there is an explorer's outfit, which it does overtake your backpack, but it doesn't have any backpack of its own, so you're just left looking backpackless. Honestly, it doesn't look good or anything, but since it does overtake your backpack, I figured I would add it to the list, and you can get this from these places. Now onto hazmat suits. All of the hazmat suits except for the vault one will overtake your backpack. The old ones will have their own little gas tanks, and the new ones just won't have anything, like the explorer's outfit. And here's how you get them. First, of course, is the normal standard hazmat suit. This classic orange hazmat suit can be found in a ton of different places. And though you can find them at different levels, it has no damage resistance nor energy resistance. It provides the standard 1000 radiation resistance and a 98% radiation damage reduction hidden effect. That said, as all of you must know by now, no other armor or clothing can be worn with this hazmat suit. Next is a damaged hazmat suit, which looks like the previous one but has a big old crack on the visor. Not only so, but it can only give 500 radiation resistance compared to the 1000 from the non-damaged one. Otherwise, everything else is the same. You can't wear anything else with this either, and this too can be found in a ton of different places. But you can find both the undamaged and the damaged one right here. The black hazmat suit is exactly the same as the orange one, but black. All of the stats are the same, and you can't wear anything with this one either. This is slightly more rare, as it can only be obtained from daily ops after reaching level 50. The percentage of its drop will depend on the reward tier that you get and how many daily drop plans you have already learned. The max percentage being that of 2.78%. So kinda rare, but I feel like every veteran player has like 20 of these already. Much like the black one, the swamp hazmat suit is also a daily ops reward after level 50. Aside from the camo look, this is exactly the same as the black one, including the drop rates in daily ops. That said, this one is pretty cool and very camo-y. There is of course the Emmet mountain hazmat suit as well. This too is the exact same stats as the normal one, and you can't wear anything with it either, but it only has a 1.25% chance of dropping as a reward from Radiation Rumble if at least 75% of the ore is collected, but if you do get 100% of the ore, then the chance does double to a 2.5%. So still it's more rare than the black one and the swamp one. Then there's the prototype hazmat suit, which is like the normal orange one but yellow. The stats are exactly the same, down to not being able to wear anything with this one either. That said, it is quite a bit more rare than the standard one, as it can now only be obtained from the quest Trekking Unknowns if and only if you did the optional objective Find Neri's hazmat suit. Otherwise, if you finish the quest and you didn't find it, then you will have to make another character. There's also the Cave Diver suit, which doesn't let you wear anything while wearing it either, just like the hazmat suits. That said, I don't really count it as a hazmat suit because although it does give a 1000 radiation resistance, it does not have that hidden effect of 98% radiation damage reduction. Then there's also the hazmat suit Teal, and this one looks different from both the Vault 63 one and the old ones. Honestly pretty cool, you can see your face here too, though not your hair apparently. But again, all of the same stats, but unlike the other suits, you can wear not just some eyewear with it, but also some smaller headwear with this, even if they do clip through. Kinda funny. And this one, you get it as a plan, as a possible reward from the seasonal event Invaders from Beyond. Then there's actually the hazmat suit pink as well. This too you can learn as a plan from Invaders from Beyond, and it's just a recolor of the hazmat suit teal. And lastly, for the actual armor pieces, a few will have some kind of pack in the back, but none of them will overtake your backpack. But some will have your backpack over them. Kinda hard to explain, so here, you can see that the space between the backpack and your back does change between different armor. And one in particular has a big enough back that you will definitely see the difference, and it is the Trapper's chest armor. Now, it does look kinda goofy if you have a big backpack of your own on top of that, but because this is a big bag, you can put a small backpack skin and it will look pretty cool together. Like this quiver backpack skin here, I do think it kind of matches, so try different kinds of skins that you have to see if it looks good. Anyway, that is every outfit and other stuff that overtake your backpack skins that you can get right now in Fallout 76. So tell me, do you wear any of these in a regular basis, or do you just stick to your own backpack skins? Let me know in the comments down below, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, consider becoming a member to help the channel out by clicking join down below. Subscribe to see more videos like this, and of course, always nerd on.